Hi guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, or as Mr. Lucas loves to coin the phrase, friends. Hi friends. Hi AM friends and family. Today I crossed a milestone with our little adventure we call the AM group. I let in the 1800th person. Um, that is unbelievable to me from where we started when I started this a few years ago now. So it's taken a little while to get it built up, but we've got quite the momentum going, and we've actually signed on quite a few new people in the last little while. Yes, I know it's been a while since we did the 1700 mark, and understandably, like the groups take a while to grow. I never imagined that we would be sitting where we're at right now with 1,800 people who like to just play music for fun. Play music for fun, share it, listening to other people playing music for fun and sharing theirs. Um, I created this group because honestly, I was up one Sunday morning sitting by myself, and my kids and I used to record videos every now and then just for fun. They're older now, so it's not cool to do that anymore. But I was always looking for places where we could share stuff like that, and there wasn't. There's people out there in groups that are looking for fame and fortune. They want professionals. They'll cut you down if your performance isn't up to their standards. And honestly, that's bullshit. That's not the way things should be working. That's not the way things work, and that's not the way we want them to work with the group that we have. We have unbelievable, caring people in our group. We have people that are mentors. We have people that aren't afraid to help you out if you need help with whatever. I'm technologically disadvantaged when it comes to trying to make videos, and between Lukey and Julie, I mean, they've included me in quite a few of them, and they do wonderful work, and they do amazing work at helping me and helping us keep the laid back, caring group that we have. It's very seldom we have to actually police anything. I don't like to use that word, but we do keep a strict eye on things. We do have the odd person who, honestly, they're just there to make their presence known and create shit. I don't do that. I don't want the drama. I don't want to put up with that crap. Every one of us go there. Every one of us show up to visit the group to get away from the daily grind, to get away from a crappy day they had at work, to get away from things are going on at home and they just need an escape for a little while. I do it myself. I go on the group occasionally, and I just love to sit and listen to the offerings of the day. Or I'll literally go on there, and if I find somebody, I'll admit I can't keep up as much as I used to. So I'll go on there and I'll get lost spending hours tracking back to the videos that I hadn't seen. So I'll type in a person's name, do a search, and then I'll find all the stuff that they've posted. You can do that. I'm sure most of you know that. You know what? And it's amazing. It's amazing the amount of talent that we have. And I understand that we're in it for fun. And I am so grateful that you guys all pick our group of people, our family, to share that with. I understand, and I mean no offense by it when I tell people that you should go pro, you should be professional. I want your first autographed album. Yes, I do think you are super talented and super qualified to do that. But I also understand that it's not for everybody. Not everybody wants fame and fortune. I don't want fame and fortune. Do I love to sit around a campfire, pull out a guitar, and throw back a shot of rye? Yes, I do. That's kind of my dream, is to do that. I would love if there was ever a time for a bunch of us to gather someplace. I know it's difficult because we're literally from all over the world, but there are little groups of us who are relatively close together. I would love to see gatherings like that happen. If it can't be, I know it can't be a worldwide gathering, but I am in Canada. I travel to the East Coast where I was born. I know we have group members that are all over Canada as well. So it'd be interesting some days if there was a way you could just set up a get together. Rent a little hall somewhere in a small town, gather in a field and have a camp out to do whatever. But you know what? That's dreams. It could happen. I imagine someday. I'm hoping it will. But yeah, onward and upward. Like I say, this is it's kind of a celebration day for me. When I started this group in 2018, I started it with myself and my wife, and we just kind of threw it out to a few families and friends. And then after that, it started to pick up a little bit of momentum. And once we had, I believe it was about 1,200 people, we actually had news coverage, and I thought it was just local news, but actually it was national news from all across Canada. And overnight we had probably 300 or 400 people that were joining up to our group. So again, amazing things. We have a lot of people who have joined, and obviously it's the same as any other group. You don't have, just because we have 1,800 members doesn't mean that we have 1,800 participants. We got a lot of people who have never posted, have never commented. I'm not sure that some have even realized that they've joined the group, but for those of us who do keep up with things and posting and viewing out everybody else's posts, you guys are amazing. I can't say enough about you guys and the way you guys interact with each other, build each other up. You guys are awesome. There's no other way to put it. I have met some amazing people, and I know that a lot of people say this, they have online friends. I have made some amazing online friends, and I consider a lot of them to be just like family, even though we have never sat down in the same room. We've never shared a drink, we've never sung a tune together, but I feel like a lot of you guys are family. And if you guys ever get out my way, by all means look me up. My door is always open. There's always a coffee on, there's always a beer in the fridge, there's always a whiskey to be poured. I would be more than happy to sit down with anyone who was ever in my neck of the woods to play a few tunes and just make it an actual get together like a lot of us hope and plan one of these days. So I'm going to stop my rambling for now. It was supposed to be just a quick update for you guys to let you know where we're at. 1,800 members. Again, I know it's been kind of a 5-year span to get there, but I am super impressed. I am super stoked. I am super humbled that there are that many people out there who live by the same dream that the rest of us do. We do this for fun. Music is fun. Music is healing. I use music. I use this group. I use this time to forget about the day's adventure. Well, using adventure is a good word for most of the days, but when it comes to work, when it comes to the events of the last 2.5, 3 years, we all need that place to unwind, to forget about the daily struggles, to just kick back and enjoy each other's company, even if we're not in the exact same place at the exact same time. The challenges are one of my favorite things that we have started doing over the last year and a half. Literally, we're spread out all over the world, but for those couple hours after we do the release, whether it be 1 a.m. your time, 4 o'clock in the afternoon my time, midnight, 2 in the morning, wherever you are, for those few hours after that release, we're all sitting around the same screen watching the same things when those videos are released. I know it's not the same as literally sitting down with each other, but I consider that to be as close as possible, and I consider that to be another huge accomplishment that is, a few years ago that was unfathomable to me, to have people all over the world at the same time sitting watching the exact same thing. Unbelievable. I can't. Again, it's hard for me to fathom. It's hard for me to put it into words. I'm not your public speaker on any given day. Yet I try to do these things for you guys to just kind of keep you updated. It blows me away to see how far this 4 o'clock in the morning idea that I had sipping on a coffee cup, thinking, man, like, how come there's no place out there where people, just regular people, can share their music? And from that, it was, I was on Facebook anyway, so I popped on there and I hit the little start your own group button, and the rest is kind of history up to this point. So again, I want to thank you guys all, thank each and every one of you for your part that you play in the group in general. It is like a family. You guys are all like brothers and sisters and cousins and aunts and uncles and nephews, and there's I could probably go through and I have such an extended family from this group that I know I would have a hard time trying to name everybody off, but I appreciate each and every one of you. I really want you to know that. Everything you bring to the table, don't ever think that you are lesser of a musician than the next person. Don't ever feel like you can't share your music because it's not good enough. I will tell you that again, I'll use that word again. I might get kicked out by admin, but I am admin, so that's bullshit. Everybody has their own abilities, their own skill set, their own comfort zone, and I have seen a lot of you guys step out of that comfort zone, and I could not be prouder of what you submit when you do that. I've stepped out of my comfort zone a lot, and I would not have ever imagined doing that without having this group of people to be able to do that for and with. So again, thank you. It's not, I have grown plenty on my own from this group of people, and again, I owe a big thank you to all of you guys who are able to do that and who encourage others to do that. So again, enough with my rambling. Kind of getting a little dry. I need a drink of water here pretty soon, but again, 1,800 people. Here's to the next 1,800. And as always, play on someday soon. Bye, friends.